Hello, everybody. It's Dave Neal, stand-up comic, host of Bachelor Nation News. I've moved inside. If you didn't know, the bees got the best of me. There was a wasp war happening at my mobile studio setup, which was in a screened-in porch in sunny Portsmouth, Rhode Island. But due to the extensive nature of bee sting issues, I'm talking dozens, if not hundreds of bees have been attacking me. They must all know there's something in the blood over here. Either way, stingers out for the boys. We have an update here from Blake Moynes. Kendall is now joining Blake. Michelle Young was supposed to be on the trip to Madagascar, beautiful region of the world with some of the most unique biodiversity out there. But now it is Kendall Long. She'll be flying in from Germany. And she announces the big news right now. I'm going to share this story with you guys. Plus, I've got an update on Dancing with the Stars from Charity Lawson. I'll play that. And a new Bachelor in Paradise video with the production quality of a New York University student film. No offense to New York University. This is bad. And, of course, Madagascar with Blake was a Trova trip, which is like a sort of not a GoFundMe, but like a group-funded trip where your flights you're traveling to the different regions gets you access to the influencer world of Blake and all that they're doing for conservation and this and that. This trip was initially supposed to be with Michelle Young. We don't know what happened, why Michelle is no longer on the trip. Of course, it's not like Blake booted her. She must have not been up for the journey. Who knows? Maybe you needed a whole bunch of shots. It's one of those things. Who knows what you need to go travel over there in a different part of the world. But here is the update. I'm going to play from the beginning for Kendall Long and Blake in what they will be doing in Madagascar as they work towards lemur conservation.
I'm at the Natural History Museum here in Stuttgart, Germany, and behind me are a bunch of taxiderm lemurs. I'm going to be going to Madagascar with this guy, fellow Bachelor star Blake Moynes. We both have a passion for animals and conservation work, so I cannot wait to join him in Madagascar. We are going to be helping with conservation efforts with lemurs, just like this ring-tailed lemur right here. Now here's Blake with some more information on the project.
Hi everybody, I'm Blake Moynes, and pretty soon I'm going to be meeting up with Kendall right here in Madagascar. Now currently I'm sitting in Random Fan National Park, home to two species of lemurs.
How about Blake, right? He's saving the lemurs. He's hooking up with girls on Paradise. Maybe, we'll have to see. I mean, he's all over the world. So not just conserving lemurs, but also conserving his moral boundaries or lack thereof, respectfully, Blake, as we hear. Maybe he's going to be canoodling with Jess on the beach. We'll have to see.
Really are looking to focus on because they're both critically endangered. The greater bamboo lemur and the golden bamboo lemur. We're going to be working with an organization here called Centerval Bio that is doing the most making sure that these species of lemur don't go extinct. Once we're done there, we're going to be focusing on another species of lemur with an organization called the Lemur Conservation Foundation, the Silky Savaka. Can't wait to bring this all to you. We don't know what we're going to get into, but I promise it'll be exciting stuff. And the more that you watch and support, the more we can do for the species and the biodiversity of right here in Madagascar.
All right, shout out to Big Silky Savaka Energy, but those are some beautiful lemurs if I've ever seen one. I'd give a femur to hang out with a lemur, or as the Bostonians say, a lima. Dude, is that a lima? Are you just happy to see me, kid? Do those limas drink Dunkins? Extra? All right, read all about it. So, very fascinating stuff going over here. Now, always funny to me, people online will always find something to bitch about. And some people were saying, oh, this influencer conservation, it's like, you could be helping X, you could be helping Y. That typical, like, why aren't we, sure, there's always something that this world needs, right? But Blake, his energy and passion comes from helping with wildlife, so that's where he focuses his energy. Now, there are some people online whose energy and passion comes from trying to bring down others because they don't even have a hobby themselves, but that's neither here nor there. Don't bust a lemur, grab a femur. No, don't bust a femur, grab a lemur, respectfully, metaphorically. All right, so yeah, look, Kendall's already in a relationship, which, by the way, like, if you're Kendall's partner, aren't you a little worried about Blakey over here? He's petting lemurs. He's hanging, and not that Blake won't be anything but respectful, but you know how these guys get once they put on their little Ranger Rick outfits. They got you know what I mean? This is like a different, porn category. I didn't know that existed. It's like, you want to get with a Ranger from a Madagascar island? It's like, oh yeah, tell me you're saving the lemurs. That makes me finish. You know what I mean? So either way, there they are. Happy for him and happy for Kendall. And Blake will also be on our TV screens starting in a few weeks. There is a new, not a trailer because it's real garbage, whatever it is, but it's one of those, let me speculate on who I want to see on the beach, and let's see who they have to say. Bachelor in Paradise titles this reel. Who are you hoping to see on the beaches of paradise this season?
I am really hoping and excited to see Tyler Norris, hopefully.
Kat, Jess.
Tyler Norris, I feel like he's just super cute and sweet and right up my alley.
Looking forward to meeting Jess on the beach. I think we're gonna vibe with one another.
I don't have a type. I just like hot people and good vibes, so we'll see who I connect with.
Hot people and good vibes. That's a koozie if I've ever heard one.
Kylie, Jess, and Kat.
I hope that I see John Henry on the beach this summer. I have no idea who's going to be down here, so I'm just very excited to get things going and see who's here.
Kylie, Olivia, and we'll throw a wild card in there. Who knows who shows up to the beach?
Caitlin Bristow, come on down.
I am really
Wouldn't that be great if Caitlin Bristow went to the beach? Wouldn't that really spice things up? All right, so there Davia says, Cheerio Guerrero, no wonder why you love me, because she likes hot people. There it is, folks, Kylie. So very exciting. Might be, I mean, not to say other seasons weren't beautiful, but this is what I like to call a beautiful cast for sure. And let's go to our final piece of content today. Here's Charity Lawson, who will be starring on Dancing with the Stars in teasing who her dance partner will be. Have a watch. Oh, let's start this all over again. Teasing who her dance partner will be. Have a watch.
Everyone, it is Charity, your former bachelorette, and as you can see, I am currently in the Dancing with the Stars studio, and my dance partner is right over there. You can't see him quite yet because I need you all to tune into Good Morning America to meet the rest of the cast for Dancing with the Stars this upcoming season. You will not want to miss it.
Well, and if we do, we'll just cover it over here. You don't want to miss it, but if you do, go to Dave Neal's Bachelor channel for all of the updates. So here's a roll. We had Charity and Dotun went on Kelly and Mark, which used to be Regis and Kathy Lee, which became Kathy Lee, and, you know, it's just one after the other. But they're there doing their thing. And then Charity said her number one dance partner for life is Dotun, and he said forever, ever, forever, ever, forever, ever. And, of course, they've been together for a long 3 weeks. So we'll have to see if they can survive dancing with it, because, you know, she says he's her dance partner for life. But as was said by, I think, Ben Higgins and Jason Tartick, it is very hard to survive the sequin-coated gowns of Dancing with the Stars. We'll have to see how they do with that. I think that's going to do it. Oh, we have one more piece of content, a smorgasbord. And by the way, if you want more entertainment news, on today's Bachelor Rush Hour, I gave you an update on the Screen Actors Guild and Writers Guild strikes. Plus, we actually played what was a wild video, which was a Mile High Club member that happened on a jet, not JetBlue, not Spirit Airlines, EasyJet flight. Not so EasyJet now, is it? So easy. And by the way, it's like, do you even get in trouble for having Mile High sex on a flight airline called EasyJet? I mean, you would think that would be permissible, but there they are. You can go catch all of that information on today's Bachelor Rush Hour podcast. And we shared this on the podcast too, but I want to share it with my audience over here. How beautiful is this? I love a good father-daughter relationship. This is Caitlin Bristow posting some photos with her dad, who visited her this week, of course, in Nashville. You know, dad just there to make sure his daughter's okay. Don't they look adorable? Love it. Love a good moment. And then her comment is this: since I can remember, I've always been able to call my dad at any time of the day or night, and he will be there for me. It could be anything from needing him to pick up some tampons to needing a ride home to crying about a boy. He has always listened and offered support. He is a rock in my life, and I cherished every second spent with him this week. A few of my best friends have lost their dad. So I want to send out love to anyone who has lost theirs or doesn't have a relationship with them. I wish I could give you a hug. How nice is that? A dad who will buy tampons for his daughter. I mean, look, hey, the feminine products. There's nothing weird about that, right? The only thing I have to say about tampons is I had to buy tampons for my wife And at the time, she said, get the purple ones. That's the size. They come in different sizes depending on, I guess, vaginal diameter. What's it called, folks? I don't know what it is, Do you have a heavy flow? Is it a tight flow? Whatever. I don't know. But anyway, she wanted purple. Well, it turns out there are 2 shades of purple. And maybe I can just Google this. How about this? Color. Let's do this. Color-coded tampons. Let's just see if this shows up what we need. Yeah, so there's a whole ring of colors. Oh, but so look at this. 5 absorbencies to match your flow. Well, turns out she wanted a light purple, and I got her the heavy flow purple, and there's different colors in between. Here's my only question. Of all of the colors in the spectrum, how come they went with multiple types of purple? And you might argue, well, that's actually a blue stone, and this is whatever. The point being, in a color, why couldn't they have had blue as light and then purple as, you know what I mean? So rather than give her the thin little light, boop, absorbency level, I got her the, plug the levee, bullet holes in the, pirate ship, you know what I mean? Cartoons with bullet, you're just going to plug it with a tampon. So I got her the wrong one. But hey, honest mistakes happen out there in the tampon world. Who thought we'd say tampon so many times this episode? But when you got a good flow, you need the ultra absorbency. All right, folks, that's going to do it for me. I got a flight to catch. There will be no Mile High Club as far as I'm concerned, but who knows? Whatever flow they decide to have on the flight, I won't be one to stop them. No cock blocking for me is the point. All right, do what you got to do out there. Peanuts are free. I'll talk to you later. Congrats to Kendall and Blake and everyone else out there. Bachelor Rush Hour, the podcast. And if you want to see a photo of who I got on the next episode of Driving with Dave, go to patreon.com/Dave Neal and more behind-the-scenes content over there. All right, we'll talk to y'all later. Bye, everybody.